Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We got pickups.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro games and
Welcome back to Jeremy Rewinds, and thank you so much for being here today. We are going over a bunch of pickups that I've been doing for a few weeks, plus some gifts from a friend, and some stuff my wife got me, something to resell around Christmas time. We're gonna go over it all. First off, biggest thing I always want to do is say thank you to everybody that's been chilling with me for the last couple of years. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna try to remember to post a video every week. Initially, I was trying to do a video once a week, and I was pretty good about it for about a year, if not over a year. Then I was like, channel ain't growing fast enough. I'm gonna do 2 videos a week, Sundays and Thursdays. Thursday's always been the day. I'm popping Sunday as well. Or maybe it was always Sunday and I'm going to pop in Thursday. But I think it was Thursday nights. And didn't grow any faster. We bought a house last year. We bought a house a few months ago. And it's been chaos on the weekends. I only have Saturday and Sunday to do stuff that I want to do. Because by the time I get home in the evening, we eat dinner, we chill, I'm back in bed. It's a rinse and repeat 5 days of the week for 2 days of enjoyment. But that said, let's get into these pickups. First thing we're going to go over is Sesame Street. This is the Elf version. He's brand new with tags. He is from SeaWorld. I don't know if you can see that on the back of the card or not. SeaWorld Busch Gardens. He's a 12-inch, 17-inch, whatever it is. I have no desire to keep Elmo. Elmo is going to go onto eBay about Christmas time because I should be able to get about $25, maybe $30 for him. But yeah, he's perfect. Moving on.
What new Elmo doll?
From Daguchi, Will, 2 games that I picked up. We picked this up here, PlayStation 1. They had it up front. Our local Goodwill here in Claremont. They decided to take and put their video games up front in like a little spin around, like a magazine kind of thing, but the games don't really fit super well in it. I looked at it, I left, I come back, and then a couple minutes, I don't know when I left, there wasn't anything there. Went and searched around the store, came back 20 minutes later. They had 2 PS1 games. One was Action Bass, which I already have, and then this one, which is Motocross Mania. It is complete in box, disc looks great. And then in the back, I don't know if somebody just was brain farting or what, but there was this. This is Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz for the Wii, and it too is CIB. The only way that I will buy disc games, unless of course I can find a justifiable reason, like you'll see in a little while. I bought some more games from Joe, and he had 2 more pricier games. They were disc only with their manuals, so I went online, figured out what, the math looks like, and it all worked out. He was good, I was good, I ordered cases, yeah. So anyways, moving on from there, I was at Stamp Fest with my wife in the month of June in Lakeland. On the way down, we stopped at 2 garage sales. One garage sale we stopped in, and she had a ton of Wii games. Now, these aren't anything fancy. I only paid a couple bucks a piece kind of thing, but they are all CIB. This is Namco's Museum's Greatest Hits. This is Boom Blocks. We also got Tony Hawk Downhill Jam. I picked up Ski and Shoot. Big League Sports. Going for the set, you know what I'm saying? Tron, Evolutionary Battleground. Thor, which wasn't $4.99. They were all 2 or 3, something like that. TMNT. This one is missing a Wii case, but I will put it in a Wii case. And then the Conduit, which I think I might actually have this one. In which case, if I do and I don't have a Wii case, then I'll flip this off. And I don't know. But either way, picked all those up at one garage sale. That was that 5 and 5? That's 10 Wii games for the collection. At the next garage sale that we went to, I picked up this right here. This is Dick Tracy on Laserdisc. I still don't have a Laserdisc player, but I'm an idiot, so apparently I want to buy Laserdiscs. If if you guys remember,
Another story.
I don't know if I made a video about it. I bought a Pioneer CLD A100. If you know what it is, you know. If you don't, basically what it is it's a Laserdisc player, and it was the NTSC, not the Japanese version. And I bought it from Goodwill.com or some Goodwill, whatever it was, on eBay. And I paid like $600 for this thing. And it came with the disc player, came with the karaoke machine, came with a huge stack of laser discs, but it didn't work. And I got it opened, turned out that part of the plastic tray had broken, fixed that, glued it basically, got it to work in the fact that I had to encourage the disc to spin, but I think that thing was just too far cooked. And I don't know, but from what I could tell online, not too many people were like geeked to try to fix these things. My guy Eric had even told me he's got one he's working on, and he was like, you know, they're not worth as much as people try to make them out to be. But it is what it is. Eventually I will get one, and I'm hoping that I'll find one of those. And the reasons I want that is because where the karaoke machine piece slides in and out, you can also put in a Sega Genesis or a TurboGrafx add-on. Those are pricey, but you can do those. And the Laserdisc player will actually play, from my understanding, Sega CD games. Now, I didn't get that far with it because I just didn't get that far with it. However, I sent it back to Goodwill. They said, no problem, we'll refund your money, and they probably threw it in the dump. If that was going to be the case, I would have rather them just let me keep it and try to fix it, but whatever. That said, we're moving on to another pickup. Ooh! If you remember in last week's video, here's the remote for that Panasonic Panasonic VCR DVD combo TV. The same day I picked that up, I picked this and this up from a nice lady that recently moved to the area. She said, I've never done Facebook Marketplace before. She was super sweet. I told her, I said, I love the California Raisins. I've got some in my game room that I've gotten from friends. Thank you to those that gave me that. But look at that, the California Raisin. I don't have I mean, technically I do in the garage. I'm not going to keep it. But a record player, I don't want to collect records. That'll never be played. But look at what else it came with. This is a bank. How cool is that? It's got sun-made raisins all over it. It has the cork on the bottom, and if I'm not mistaken, I'm old so I can see close, 1987. So what is that, like 6 years after I was born? That's almost as old as me. And it came with a bunch of figures. Let's get them all out, and we'll go over them real quick. All right, we've got this dude on a skateboard. This dude with a bowling ball. This dude who's obviously singing, I heard it to the grapevine. We got this Mrs. Grape, raisin, whatever. Technically it was a grape at one time. We got this one with a boombox. This dude with his skateboard and his very tall hair, military haircut. Surfer dude. No idea what he's doing unless he's playing peekaboo or trying to surprise somebody. You got this dude with his orange shoes, orange sunglasses. Oh yeah. I played trumpet all the way up through high school. And I still can. Although I don't really play it much. Got this guy here who's jamming out to California Raisins. Got this guy who's playing out to the California Raisins. Got this guy on skates. Yeah, completely different guy. And our last one is a guy playing saxophone. I was jacked. Got all that for 20 bucks. I mean, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 figures. The bank. I was jacked. Moving on. Check this out. Kristen went to the Gucci. If you guys don't know Gucci, I'm Gucci Will or Goodwill. I call them Gucci, Will, if you don't know by now, because they price their stuff like they think they're Gucci. Anyways, Puzzle Compendium. This is from the 30s, the 1930s. This is literally 100 freaking years old within the next 5 years. I think it was 1930s. It says made in England, Lord and Taylor. The reasons why I asked her if I could keep it, or I don't know if she got it for me intentionally or whatever, these are like the original Game Boy. You ready for this? Because they are all games, individual games. You have things like the Lucky 7. So basically what you do on this says, whoops, get the pips on the domino and finish with domino in the center. So somehow, you see that in there? There's a domino and a bunch of little...
What was that?
I lost my light, it died, I forgot to charge them. Anyways, this is loaded with old games, for kids basically, that were like old video games. And look, it tells you more about it on the back. This is called Fox Hunt, right? So it would say, the RJ series popular puzzles. Popular portable puzzles proving positively perplexing and perpetually pleasing. Posers presenting persistently provoking problems, providing profuse pleasure, and producing a palliative or placid whatever to people possessing a for persistence, patience, persistence, and painstaking.
Some words are big and hard to understand.
I can't. Anyways, this says the instructions: surround the fox in the center. And I don't know if you can really tell or not, there's a bunch of little dots, little holes. You would get all those beads, would have to sit inside of those holes. I'm not lying to you guys when I tell you, some of these things are very, very challenging. Could just be because of the age of it, I don't know. I don't think so. This one, for example, there's 4 little balls and you have to put them on top of the boat. And if you get them in the holes, you got to start over again. There is double 6. There is pint and ring it. So you're going to put, it's like ring toss. There's this one, which is called the piggyback. Load the balls on top of the cubes in the top right hand corner, then maneuver them onto their respective color. So you got to put a ball on the cube and then the cube on the color. This is, I would say this, in my mind right now, is harder than Ghosts and Goblins. Ring-tail cat. Basically, you got to put the ring on the cat's tail. Oh, but wait. We still got 5 more. This puzzle box. This was awesome. Look at this. Juggler. The Harley Quinn. The Harley Quinn puzzle. Again, you're putting little dots on top of Harley Quinn. You've got slippery slab puzzle. You're going to put the colors on the perspective slab. This is called the golden rod puzzle. You're going to put the rods horizontally in there in their correct orders. And then there's this one, which is called beehive puzzle, and you got to get these little pieces in the bottom into the beehive. I'm telling you, hours of torturous fun for children. I kind of see why some people lose their minds. This right here is the firest thing. I'm going to set these up around the room eventually here, but for right now, they're going to just stay in the box because I don't have shelves up all over the place just yet. But it's going to be super cool to get these set up. And again, like I said, she looked it up. She said that based on what she saw, these things were from like the 30s. So I think that's pretty lit. I think she also said that on eBay you could probably get about $100, I think, for it. Maybe it was a little over $100. Again, no desire to sell them, but that is cool. It's like the original Game Boy. And last thing I want to go over real quick, because I don't know how much time this video has taken, but my daughter got me this from The Bins out in, I think it was The Bins. I think it was. It's 50 cents. She thought it was really cool. It's Looney Tunes, or Baby Looney Tunes. Woo! Almost dropped it. That's Sylvester. So I used to watch Baby Looney Tunes when I was a kid on TV. I finally got around to unpacking all of my cologne because I wanted to build a display cabinet for it. I got about 60, 70 bottles of cologne. Yes, I know. And I had to put something to display them all in so they properly can be accessed and they look good. I forgot I had thrown this in the box. These are Pogs that Kristen had got me. I hadn't gone through these yet, but there's like a couple slammers in there and who knows whatever else. And that garage sale that I got the Dick Tracy Laserdisc at, I picked this up to resell. This is a bucket hat for Pandora Tomorrow. It is brand new with tags. I only paid $1 for it. I don't know what I can get, $10, $15, whatever for it. And even if I got 20 for it, anything over $1 is profit, right? But for $1, how do you go wrong, right? Anyways, that's gonna complete today's video. We're gonna do one more video here of some more really cool pickups. So don't go away. We'll see you next week right here on Jeremy Rewinds.
Press start, let the adventures unfold. Retro games.